Hi, I'm Bharat, your host of this video. Today we are going to practice RETELL lecture latest 2018 questions. So in this video we'll have some latest questions with answers. So be with me until the end of this video to practice RETELL lecture. Like, share, subscribe my channel Bharat for more PTE videos and click on bell icon for more PTE videos. So guys, on daily basis I'm preparing PTE videos with latest practice questions and mock test, techniques, strategies, and even more than 40 videos already prepared for PTE exam. So you can go and watch all those videos which can help you to score really high 79 plus in your PTE exam. So best of luck guys, and don't forget to subscribe my channel and click on bell icon for more PTE videos. So this is the first item, and first of all you should go for this instruction of this question. You will hear a lecture. After listening to the lecture in 10 seconds, please speak into the microphone and retell what you have just heard from the lecture in your own words. You will have 40 seconds to give your response. Alright, so these are the instructions, and while giving the response, please keep in mind two important things. One is that after 3 seconds, if you do not speak, microphone will switch off for that particular question. So be ready to speak once recording will start immediately, right? Second thing, you have to speak for 40 seconds continuously for this particular question type. That is very, very important to score really high 79 plus in this your PTE exam. So please keep those two things in your mind always for your entire speaking section. All right, now come to the point that how you should give answer of this particular question type. So you should follow a particular format for this particular question type. All right, so what is the format? The format is very simple. It has three things. First is your introduction, second is your explanation with example from the video, audio, and third is your conclusion, a nice conclusion which talks about in summary about that particular audio. All right, so let's start here.
The shuttle was designed to be a space truck. It's a multi-purpose vehicle. We've done tremendous number of different things with it. It's the most versatile space vehicle that has ever been built. We've used it to launch satellites. We've used it to repair satellites in orbit and put them back into orbit. We've used it to capture satellites and bring them back to Earth for repair. We've outfitted it with the Space Lab built by our European partners and used it before the era of the space station to do scientific research. We used it as part of our partnership with the Russians, which is still continuing, first as part of the Mir space station, where we actually prolonged the useful life of Mir by several years through logistical supply visits with the shuttle. And now, of course, we're using it to build the new International Space Station, which is a huge international partnership.
Okay, so that's audio. I hope you have noted down the important points from the video. If not, then next time please make your notes what you hear from the audio. Another important thing here, that just record your answer and later you can check your answer. And one more important thing, that here for this particular question type written lecture, always you will have a image related to the lecture. So try to identify the image, try to understand the image which is giving here, like a shuttle is, you can see the shuttle is traveling, so that you can see here. All right, so that will give you the topic idea, and if you understand this properly, you will have clear cut idea that what you are going to hear in this lecture, and your mind will be prepared for that lecture, and you can easily grasp the information from that lecture. Okay, so just try to observe and understand the image always for this particular question type. And once you understand the image, then you hear the lecture and you will understand the lecture in notes, prepare the notes, and on the basis of notes you give your response and record it and check it. All right, let's move to the next question here. Again, you have some instruction here. Don't forget to read the instructions always. Okay, you will hear an interview. After listening to the interview in 10 seconds, please speak into the microphone and retell what you have just heard from the interview in your own words. You will have 40 seconds to give your response. Again, there is a nice image you can see here, distribution of large fish 2005 to 6. All right, it's giving the idea that it's talking about something fish. Okay, 10% remaining in the ocean. Okay, 10% fishes are only remaining in the ocean, and 90% already is caught and consumed by the human beings. It means it's talking about the population of the fishes in the ocean, and how much it could be there, and how much already have been caught and consumed by the human beings. All right, so we understood the image, and we definitely have the clear cut idea. Then topic would be like ocean and image, right? So we have the clear cut idea now. Now listen the audio. You will able to understand what the speaker is going to talk about, and accordingly make your notes, and you will give the nice answer. All right, let's see here.
In an article that you wrote that I just read, you said you wished you could take everyone back to decades ago to look at the world disease.
50 years ago, think about how much change has taken place in that short period of time. We have managed to consume on the order of 90% of the big fish in the ocean, the tunas, the swordfish, the sharks. They're mostly gone. Until recently, people have had the belief that there's much real human beings could to change the nature of the ocean, but in fact, we have, not just because of what we've been taking out. And the destructive means often referring to taking fish and other creatures from the sea, but also what we're putting into the sea, either directly or what we put into the atmosphere that falls back into the sea.
So if you were going to give a grade on the health of the oceans today, what would it be?
Well, it depends on which aspect. Across the board, the oceans are in trouble. It's hard for me to assign a specific grade, maybe C-.
All right, so that's the audio. So clearly the speaker and the interviewer basically talking about the health of the sea in terms of big fishes. So they are comparing the current situation with the 50 years ago, and what was the 50 years ago situation and what is the now. So they are comparing, okay, and they are giving the grade as well, C grade, to the condition of the sea. So that is the topic. I hope you noted down all the important points here, and you can pause here and you can just record your answer, and later we can check that answer at the end of this video. All right, moving to the next item number 3. Again, you will hear an interview. After listening to the interview in 10 seconds, please speak into the microphone and detail what you have just heard from the interview in your own words. You will have 40 seconds to give your response. Again, this is a cycle, something picture is talking about cycle here. All right, so you can just think here what it should be. Okay, and try to understand this image. Okay, so something is going up, something is going down, something is positive, something is negative, it's talking about. All right, so let's see and try to make notes and try to understand this information, try to see the information. Keep in mind this image, the fruits, the running guy, and bottles, and cows here. It's talking about these things here. Let's see.
What nutritional guidelines should we be following?
Well, probably the best source of nutritional guidelines are those that are issued by the American Cancer Society or the National Cancer Institute. And the American Cancer Society, for example, offers 4 really basic, simple nutrition guidelines. The first guideline, which in my mind is the most important, is to choose most of the foods that you eat from plant sources. And we can talk in more detail about that in a moment. The second guideline is to limit your intake of high-fat foods, particularly from animal sources. The third guideline is to be physically active and achieve a normal, healthy body weight. And the final guideline is to limit consumption of alcoholic beverages if you choose to drink at all.
So, Susan, one of the things we always hear about from the American Cancer Society is this 5-a-day recommendation. Maybe if you could explain to our listening audience what that actually means.
The 5-a-day recommendation is a very simple way of communicating the message to increase consumption of these plant foods. And what 5-a-day means is 5 servings per day of fruits and vegetables in total. And some people misunderstand this guideline, and they may think it's okay if I have 5 glasses of fruit juice a day and I've met my 5-a-day guideline. The goal is really to choose both fruits and vegetables as part of the 5-a-day guideline, to vary the fruits and vegetables that you eat on a daily basis, and that alone is a very major step forward in terms of reducing your risk for cancer.
All right, so very nice interview was there. So it's talking about all these 4 things you watch here in this particular image. The fruits, and you have to do exercise, that is upward. I mean, it means it's talking about you should adopt it. And other 2 things that you should control on your milk products, and you should control and avoid your alcoholic products. Okay, so that was the lecture all about, and 5-day meal they were talking about. Okay, so those are the important points. I hope you note it down, and now you can pause here and give your response, record your response, and later on we can check. All right, now let's move to the transcripts. All right, so transcripts are here. You can just read out this transcript here and check your answer. If you are getting your major points, main points from this transcript into your response, then it is nice, you are good with your response. And if you are missing some major important points here, then you should note it down and try to again record your answer, and though again you check here that you are covering the important point or not. Okay, like it's this particular transcript is talking about is a shuttle. Okay, the shuttle was designed to be a space truck. It is a multi-purpose vehicle. We have done a tremendous number of different things with it. It's the most versatile space vehicle that has ever been built. We have used it to launch satellites. We have used it to repair satellites on orbit and put them back into orbit. We have used it to capture satellites and bring them back to Earth for repair. We have outfitted it with the space lab built by our European partner, and it used to it before the era of the space station to do scientific research. We used it as part of our partnership with the Russian, which is still continuing. First as part of the Mir space station, where we actually prolong the useful life of Mir by several years through logistics supply, visit the shuttle, and now of course we are using it to build the new International Space Station, which is a huge international partnership. All right, now move to the next one. Second, that was the interview talking about sea and big fishes. All right, so I hope you understood that particular discussion. So again, you can just check here your answer. All right, move to the next. This is the last one, where interview was discussing about the exercise and what a particular person should eat, and 5-day meal is all has mentioned here. So you can just go through it and check your answer. If you are If your answer matching with this all the important point, then it means you are good. Otherwise, again you can reattempt it, and again you can check it here. Alright, thanks for watching. Like, share and subscribe my channel Bharat Bhushan for more PTE updates. Thank you.